Hi, welcome to another ecosports edition of ecopenny with a bit of a difference. I usually use the trusty GoPro for sports videos, but I just want to upgrade the audio to something better than the internal microphones. So I've picked the Rode Videomic GO microphone. So these are all the products. This is my trusty GoPro Hero5. So it has internal microphones, but they're not that good and they do have a lot of wind noise. So this is the case I've got. It's Ulanzi. So details there. Got all these things off eBay, so I don't know if they're actually still available once this video comes out, but if you search for the product names on eBay or other sites, you might be able to find it. So this case is quite good. It's metal. It holds, it's for the GoPro Hero5 and above. I'm not sure about the 11, so at least GoPro Hero 5 to 10 it works. You've got a separate bit that comes with it. Screws on here with two Allen keys. Comes with the Allen key as well for your GoPro mount. So basically it holds the GoPro. It's got a space for the adapter, and the microphone goes on this cold shoe, which is basically connection without any connection, electrical connections, and it holds the microphone up a bit, which I'll show you why that's useful later. And it's got a space for a light to mount on there too if you want. So it's a really good quality piece of kit. Not hideously expensive, not cheap, but not hideously expensive. I'll put all the prices later. This is a GoPro adapter. This is relatively expensive, but you have to have a GoPro brand one. Nothing you can do, you just got to get this adapter. So it's close to $100 Australian. Basically plugs into the GoPro and gives you a 3.5 inch headphone jack for the microphone and a separate USB port as well if you want to connect to external power to the GoPro or anything like that. So you've got to have this bit to use microphones. I've got the Videomic GO from Rode. So the microphone looks like this. It comes with a foam cover, that little cradle and a connection which joins to a hot shoe or a cold shoe, and it comes with a plug. So one plug goes into the back of the microphone and the other one goes into your camera or whatever. So I've left the foam on it that it comes with. So this reduces a bit of wind noise, but the Deadcat reduces even more wind noise. So I've put the Deadcat over this foam microphone. It took quite a while to do it, so I'm not going to take this off and show you, so I'm just going to leave it on there. So the Deadcat GO is by Rode as well. So the extra fur here reduces even more wind noise. So I've completely covered the Videomic GO. So I've left the headphone cable plugged in because you can't access the rear of it now, so I've just left it plugged in. And that's the connection to your microphone, connection for your camera. So I can use this microphone with other cameras in the future. That's why one of the reasons why I got this one. It's a bit universal. So we'll just assemble everything together. I'll show you the finished result. So just another little hack with this case. If you put the microphone adapter in here, I'll just show you. So you've got to thread it in from this side. This side it's a bit smaller, so it sort of blocks it. So you can't push it in anymore. But it is a bit loose when you put it in like that. So what I've done is just got a little bit of foam to put in the gap here in the top, and then I'll squeeze the adapter in. So this little bit of foam, it just means this adapter is held in here securely, so if you sort of move it a bit, it's not going to fall out. So that's the completed assembly. This adapter plugs into here. I actually made a mistake. The light, if you get it, goes onto this part of the case. So you might have seen in the clip, you have to take the GoPro door off because it's just too hard. This door won't stay open with this casing, so you don't lose that. So GoPro doors are removable, they just unclip and just click it back on. So with that bit of foam at the top here, it just makes that adapter not fall out. And with this rig, you basically connect a a handheld tripod, so you've got a stalk to hold the GoPro. But what I'm going to do is put it onto my chest mount, so I can ride a bike and have a bigger microphone on. So it is a bit bulky, but the advantage is it should cut the wind noise down. So I'm going to do a test with and without the microphone plugged in. So the GoPro has internal microphones, but they are a bit noisy and often show off a lot of wind noise. And the wind noise can be from the actual wind, or if you're riding a bike, the air whooshing past you can create that wind noise effect as well. So the GoPro should detect the microphones connected. So with this case, you can access the different modes on the GoPro, and you can also turn it on. So I'll hold this button in to turn it on. One thing with some reviews, they said don't have the I don't know what you call it, the auto record function where you just hit the record button and the GoPro turns on and starts recording. Disable that. Disable Wi-Fi on the GoPro and GPS to reduce the chance of any interference, things not working properly. And even the GoPro by itself, I find with that, I think it's called one touch record. If you have that set, it often doesn't record any audio whatsoever, even with a microphone plugged in or without a microphone plugged in. So just turn the GoPro on as normal and then hit the record. So with this case, you've got room here to press the record button, and you've got room here to change the different modes on the GoPro. So I'm going to leave it just on video. So the advantage I was saying before about having the microphone mounted above the GoPro, there's less chance of the microphone getting in the field of view of the camera. So my GoPro, if you put it into super view, which is the widest field of view, you'll see the microphone does get in the way of the field of view. So I find I've got to put mine on, go down to medium. So in the medium field of view, you haven't got that microphone in the way. But I might even just, to be really safe, I'll put it on to linear, so you get less field of view, but this microphone's not in the way. So if you go into the audio settings, I have it on stereo only. Don't do the wind thing, because you want the camera doing the least processing as possible. If you go into the preferences, it should automatically detect the microphone. Yeah, other thing is, I'd get rid of on-camera voice control just in case. I want as much things turned off on the GoPro to reduce the risk of something stuffing up. Yeah, the quick capture have off, where you press the record button and the GoPro turns on and starts recording. Often that's buggy and doesn't work, doesn't record the audio properly. So have that off. So turn the GoPro on normally and then hit record. Got GPS is off. So here you go, the audio input. Just leave it on standard microphone. If the audio is too soft, put it to microphone plus, but standard microphone seems to work the best. So you can use this as a vlogging setup. If you've got your tripod sort of handle that you can hold it, you can sort of do your vlogs with the GoPro, with the better audio, and this will record straight to the video file as well. So let's give it a bash and see how this sounds. So I've got the microphone, the Video Mic GO attached. Just going to go slowly just to see how the voice audio works. There's not much wind, but once I accelerate there'll be more wind, more acceleration. With the wind noise, it's hard to hear voice commentary, and that's the main thing. So it'd be just interesting how my voice sounds, and I'm going to do another little run on the same stretch of cycle path without the microphone, just to see the difference. So I'm just going to hold the GoPro in vlogging mode just to see with the microphone what difference there is. So there's a little bit of wind noise, a little bit of wind, but it'd just be interesting to see what the difference is with the cars as well. So I've got the GoPro in the standard skeleton mount, what I've used previously, so that mount comes with the GoPro. So it'd just be interesting to hear the difference in audio with just a standard microphone. Not much wind at the moment, but once I start riding there will be. You can hear the cars, so see how the audio is with the cars in the background too. So this is a GoPro with the inbuilt microphone, so we'll just go slowly and just see what the difference is. Then I'll accelerate again, so I'm doing the same bit of cycle path, same direction. I'm going to go a bit faster now, so we'll see how the wind noise affects the audio. So obviously the bigger microphone won't be good in all circumstances, so if I'm doing something more extreme I won't be able to have the bigger microphone on, but for sort of vlogging and doing sort of gentle bike riding like this it'll be okay. But if I'm doing, you know, the Trekimonda going down Mount Panorama's S's at 60 k's an hour, I'll just have the GoPro how it is at the moment, because obviously it's smaller. Doing the same 25 k's an hour roughly. I can hear the wind, so it'll be interesting to see how the voice narration sounds with the wind noise. So I hope you found the review of the Rode Videomic GO external microphone useful. I did find it was better for the audio, cut out a lot of the wind noise. The narration was much better if I'm in a sporting environment like riding a bike or something like that. And vlogging, you get better audio than just holding the GoPro like this. Into this setup, using the external Videomic GO on the GoPro for vlogging and recording. So thanks for watching. Hope this was informative. See you next time. I haven't tested without the Deadcat on, because it took me ages to get the Deadcat on, so I've just hit by a magpie. I've just left the Deadcat covering the phone part of the Videomic GO, so yeah, the whole thing.